We're back. Hello friends! Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be doing another Boxycharm unboxing. Kind of. I already opened it because I was too excited. It was like Christmas. So I have like seen the items once. I have already forgotten because my memory is that of like a squirrel, maybe. I'm unsure what their memories are like, but mine's not good. So I have forgotten pretty much everything that's in here except for one thing I know I think is an under eye moisturizer, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, that's why I'm coming at you pretty much bare-faced. So I figured we'll do exactly like we did in the last video. I will just kind of like use things, pull them out of the box and use things kind of like in the chronological makeup application order, or at least in mine. There really is no quote-unquote order, because there's no rules. And then we will kind of, you guys will get like kind of my first impressions, true review on said items that were sent to me in this month's books. So, without further ado, let's dive in. We can't get rid of that. Here, oh god. Oh, yep, that's normal for me. Just throwing things. Okay. So here's what the box kind of looked like whenever I first got it. It was probably a little fancier schmancier looking than this. There are five items. Don't know what that noise was. I will show you the items first and then we will get started. Okay. Alright, so the very first thing that I'm pulling out here is a blush, right? Yes. So it is by the brand Note. I've never heard of this brand before, so I'm interested to see how it works. It's called the Luminous Silk Compact Blusher in the shade 05 Desert Rose. So I guess we'll open her up. Hi, hello, whoa. Okay, I mean this is different. This is a little, okay. Oh. That is a lot of packaging for not a lot of oh, I see. So you've just wasted an ass ton of space to put a shitty brush in the bottom. I see. So, I don't like that. I will never use that brush. Why do companies even bother putting such little shit brushes in their products? Like, why not save the money, use it to fill up the rest of this freaking compact with product, and keep your little shit brush? I'm not entirely sure how makeup production goes and where the money goes, but that's just my suggestion. If anybody knows how it actually works, and if I'm ignorantly wrong, I mean, you can tell me, but I'm just throwing out my ideas. Okay, so here is the color right here. It is once again in that dusty, it's called Dusty Rose. It is a really beautiful color, so I'm actually excited to use it. And I don't know if you can see it, but the company name, Note, is actually pressed into the powder. A lot of packaging for not a lot of product. So, okay, the next product that I'm yanking out of here is the one that I kind of remembered. This is the Dr. Brandt Needles No More Baggage ID Puffing Gel. And if I'm understanding correctly, this is just an eye cream. Blah, blah, blah. Recommends use after your, wait, what? After your eye moisturizer, warm a tiny amount between fingers. Oh, so I'm supposed to put on eye cream first? This is very bizarre. All right. Let me just get a cream here then. Bizarre, but whatever. So here's what she looks like. I think this is a full size. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. Okay, that's different. Okay, so this is called Wander Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I think we all pretty much know what mascara does. So here's the packaging. It's pretty cute. So here's what it looks like. Let's see what the applicator looks like. Oh, that's kind of, okay. This could either be super awesome or a huge flop. We shall see. Oh. Just trying to smell it. Doesn't have a weird smell. Sometimes they have weird smells, and I'm not putting that on my eyeballs. Okay, so this next thing is the Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. Oh. Okay, well, okay, so I will show you kind of what's happening here. So this is the packaging. I remember I've gotten something by the brand Cella before. I think I've actually tried their eyebrow gel and their eyebrow pencil, which I actually loved so much. But I want to know, where's the, Oh. That's odd. The product's in here. Either that's an ass ton of product in a horrible way to get it out. I'm not so sure about this one. The product may be great, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think this through right now, and it just seems like such a shitty way to package this. Like, how am I supposed to... I don't know. We'll see. We will wait to criticize until we use it. Maybe it's the best thing I'll ever use. Alright, so the very last thing that's in the box is this right here. It is some sort of palette by Crown Brush, or Crown Pro, right? That's who makes Crown Brushes, right? I think so. So let me take it out of here. This is a big palette. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay. So this is what it looks like. This is the palette that was in that box. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so you guys can kind of see it. I have no idea what this is. That's a little suspect right there. Not entirely sure what that is. I may not use that. I don't know. But these colors are really beautiful. This one right here is not a matte. I was kind of hoping it was, but it's not. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes and 5 shimmers. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this paper performs. So I think we've kind of screwed around long enough. Let's get started on doing our face with these products. One of the first things I guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and put on an eye moisturizer before I put on this eye gel. This is such a weird concept. Is this how you're supposed to do it? Because I certainly do not do it this way. Am I learning something new? Have I been doing it wrong my whole life? Have I just been wrong? Alright, so I'm using an old Estee Lauder eye cream. They don't actually make this one anymore, which made me so sad, so I'm not even going to mention what it is because you can't get it even if you wanted it. Okay, I'm going to let that dry for a few segundos, and as I try to figure this thing out. Okay, so let's go ahead and open it. Alright, we're going to take a smidge here on my finger. It's not coming out. Why is it not coming out? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is what it looks like. It's kind of flesh toned. I'm gonna kind of heat it up between my fingers like it's... What is this sensation? What the hell? Oh my. What? What? I can't tell if I love this, like I'm living for this, or if I hate every second of this. What is this sensation? Do I look better? That felt odd. But it's like gooped up on my fingers. Like, is it even on my eyeballs? Like, look. Did I do this wrong? Have I already screwed this up? Like, look at how goopy it is on my freaking fingers. Did I already screw this up? Okay, whatever. So we're gonna leave it. That is a bizarre sensation. It's like kind of hot, but also cold at the same time. I don't know about you. After your eye moisturizer, I don't think I'm gonna put eye moisturizer on next time because I feel like maybe that's screwing something up here. Moving on. Since the next stuff is pretty far down the line as far as like my personal makeup application goes, I'm probably going to cut off the camera while I kind of get to that point, and then I will pick back up with you guys then. So just give me a moment and I'll be right back. So we've reached the portion of the video where it is now time for me to put my blush on. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Note blush. Oh, like I said, the color looks beautiful. I'm a little annoyed by this. Okay, so I'm going to be using my favorite blush brush. Holy fallout. Can you see all that dust on there? Usually that means intense pigmentation, but when I'm so low on product to begin with. Okay, so we're gonna like knock off a little bit of that excess there, and we'll just put her on. All right, ready and go. Oh, hello. Hello, pigment. Whoa. I'm a little washed out in camera. In person, I am a peach goddess. It's a little pigmented. It is pretty. I'll give it that. It's pretty. Let's just try to blend it in a little bit since I do have on a good amount here. I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, woo! Girl! You know. Typical reaction, duh. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to eyebrows. Let's try to figure this thing out. Okay, so the bottom, unscrews. It is not like the tightest seal, so I have a feeling this might dry up pretty quick, but we shall see. I'm not the biggest fan of brow pomades to begin with, so we shall see how this goes. So I may just do one brow on camera, may do the other brow off camera, just depending on how this goes. So this brush is pretty thick. Alright, so here we go. Okay, so I just did a little swirly dude, and then I wiped it, and that's what I got. I don't like this packaging already. Like, that's my first thought. Okay. I'm gonna get a little close here and try this out. Can you see me? Yes. Here we go. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. This brush is a little difficult to get like exact placement for the product, but I mean that's what we have so far. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, honestly. I mean, it's going pretty smooth, so you know, maybe just with a different brush this would be like even better. Alright, well I think I'm gonna stop there because now we're starting to get a little boxy looking. That's really not that bad, truthfully. I'm actually kind of shocked that it worked as well as it did, honestly. So let me try to brush it through just a little bit more. And it's not super like sticky and like hard, like, what am I trying to say? Like gummy feeling, like some brow pomades where they're just like the Anastasia Dip Brow, at least the last one that I had. I don't know if maybe I had a bad one or it's just how they all are, but it was so hard to work with. Like it just was not very creamy at all, and this is pretty darn creamy. So it's not uncomfortable to wear on my eyebrow, which is a lot of reason why I don't wear pomades, because they're just uncomfortable to me to wear. So I know that they a lot of times look better than some pencils. All that comfort here and ease, and that was pretty darn easy. Like I did that brow fast. I'm gonna hop off of here, do the other brow off of camera, probably use a different brush and kind of see what happens, how that goes, and then I will report. Yes! Okay, so I got the other one on pretty easily. It took a smidge longer with the other brush just because it's a little bit more precise and I could actually get a little bit more detailed, so of course I took my time. But I think they actually look decent for like the first time ever, because my brows always look like garbage. Let's go ahead and move on. I went ahead and threw on some highlighter, carved out the underneath of my brows to kind of clean them up a smidge. And let's keep it moving. Next thing that we are going to do is the eyeballs. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Crown Pro palette. Grab my brushes here. So I'm just going to use a large fluffy brush to probably go in with this shade right here. It is the lightest shade in the palette, so I'm going to use that as kind of like a transition color. I'm going to do something pretty simple just because there is a lot of shimmer in here, and I don't know. We'll see where this goes. Okay, so I'm diving in. There's not a whole lot of fallout. Okay, so here we go. Okay, can you guys see that? Pretty pigmented, or at least this particular shade is. So I'm kind of just putting it all over. I'll do the exact same to the other eye. Alright, so now I want to kind of go in with a slightly smaller brush, and I want to use, I think, kind of like this bright, like burnt red shade right up here. I think that one looks really pretty. So I'm going to dive into this one. Same thing, really not a whole lot of fallout with this one. And I'm just going to focus it mainly in the outer corner and like crease area. How many orange toned eye looks have I done lately? Like, that's the real question. This one is a little bit more difficult to blend, but not impossible. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with that first brush and kind of blend them together. So I may just take one more shade to kind of deepen up the outer corner just a smidge. So I'm probably going to take this dark. It almost looks like a plummy brown right here. Kind of grayish plummy brown. This one has a lot of fallout, like a lot. Where's the pigment? Can you see it? Because I can't see it. So I didn't knock any of it off of my brush this time. Oh, this is not going so great. This does not blend very well at all. So that sucks. It goes on so patchy. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for that. Okay, so now let's take one of these shimmery shades, and I think just to kind of stick with the orange theme, I'm going to use this bright orange shimmery one right there. Oh, wow, that feels creamy. So I'm going to just swatch it. Look at that. That is a pretty shade. I'm going to try to put it on with a brush first to kind of see how that goes. Ooh! That's gorgeous, darling. That is gorgeous. There we go. Ooh, shimmery. Very last shade that I'm going to use is this super bright one right here. This is the white-ish one, more like champagne color. It feels soft, but not nearly like the other one. So we're going to go ahead and swatch it. Oh, okay. Okay. Grab some on my brush here, and we're going to highlight the brow bone. I'm going to skip liner today because I don't feel like doing it. And I want you guys to really be able to see how this mascara performs. So I'm going to curl my lashes up to Jesus. Just really quick, let me go to let's see how this mascara performs, shall we? I have to get really close, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Wow. Okay. Wow. I have little like poop lashes too, and this makes them look really good. Alright, I see you. I am about this. Look at my eyeballs. Look at my freaking lashes right now. I have little poop lashes, and they're like standing at attention to Jesus. Let me try it on the lower lashes. I only use one lower lash mascara, so this probably isn't going to work out very well, but I'm going to give her a whirl. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Wow. I mean, it's a little difficult because I'm used to such a tiny spoolie for my lower lashes. Wow. I am actually like really impressed by this. I really like that mascara. Wow. I like you a lot. Okay, so let me go ahead and put on a lip really quick, and then we will kind of talk about the products that we've used today. So, give me a minute. Alright guys, so this concludes my Boxycharm unboxing / tutorial. So I'm really vibing with this look that I created. Like, I threw on a hella pale nude lip just because I was feeling the fantasy of such a pale nude lip. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about these products, shall we? So I guess we'll go in kind of order. Where did the rest of them go? Oh, I already put up the mascara in my mascara drawer because I like it so much. The first product. I don't know if I used it correctly. I am going to experiment with this maybe a little bit more just to see. I mean, my under eyes don't look bad, but like after 43 layers of makeup, like they usually tend to look okay. So I'm kind of like on the fence with this one. I'm just like, I don't know. So after I try this out a few more times, I will let you know kind of my exact thoughts. But as of right now, I'm just kind of like, oh, I got it. The next product would have been this one right here, the Note Blush. Now, as far as like the color and the product itself, I really like it. Like, it looks, I think, pretty. I look very peachy and like beachy and just kind of like glowy almost. So I really liked it. It's very pigmented. That's also a plus for me, but you do have to go light-handed with this product unless you like love a heavy blush. Then by all means, baby, use as much as you want. The downside for me is the stupid packaging. Like 10 pounds of packaging for that tiny amount of product. Honey, not feeling it. But as far as the product goes, it's pretty good. Next would have been brows. This product is kind of awesome. Truthfully, I really enjoyed using it. The tiny cap thing is a little odd. I wish it were packaged a little bit better and a little bit differently. I mean, I see where they were going with trying to have your brush and your pomade together in one. I mean, that's kind of cool and cute, but I don't like this brush. I ended up using it with one of my personal brushes, an Anastasia brush, and I think it worked a heck of a lot better. I was a lot more precise and just, you know, in it. I mean, I'm going to continue to use this because I think I did do my brows really quickly, and they are like, they're out there. They are sharp and ready to play. I shaved off the tails of my eyebrows. I tweeted that yesterday because I was like so liberated by doing it, but I'm so glad I did. This palette. It's not awful, like it's really not. The shades that I used all worked except for this one right here. It was kind of a flop. Just is not very pigmented, but yet like whenever you touch it, like it is so buttery and creamy. It looks like it has a lot of pigmentation, but it just doesn't come off that way. But the other shades that I used were amazing. The two shimmer shades that I used, fantastic, fabulous. They look so beautiful. Like, I'm living for this, like, inner eye and brow bone highlight, and they look snatched. And this beautiful, like, burnt orangey with, like, gold reflex pigment, yes. Can I find shades like that in other palettes? Yes, I can. So, this is kind of like... It was fun to use once, but I probably will not pick this one up again. I got it. Yes. Okay, so there's that one. The last product. I'm blown away by this. I cannot believe this actually worked as well as it did. This Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara by Wander Beauty. This thing is amazing. Like, I don't have on false lashes. I almost always wear false lashes if I'm doing makeup. Because my lashes are like, just like, that's the word, to describe them, they're just not good at all. Like, they're just like not there. And this made them, up to Jesus, like, they look so good. And I actually used it on my lower lash line. Like, obviously, you guys saw that. Duh. Why am I, like, retelling things that we've already seen? It worked there, too. I'm putting you right in the drawer where you gonna live until you go. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you are liking the new incorporation of Boxycharm unboxings into my channel. I mean, how many of you guys get Boxycharms? Raise your hand. You in the back? I see. You like it? So, I figured, why not share that with everybody? What am I talking about anymore? I don't know. I have a referral code. With Boxycharm, I get literally nothing from this referral code. I think for like maybe charms or something. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But I have a referral code. I think it saves you some moolah whenever you sign up for a Boxycharm. Like I said, I don't think I benefit from it at all. But like, if you can benefit from it, then why the hell not use it? You know what I mean? I'm going to link that little ditty down below in the description box. And I'll let you guys check it out and figure it out for yourselves. Okay guys, that is it. I'm done rambling about freaking Boxycharm. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little notification bell right next to it so you get notified every single time that I upload, because trust me, you want to be here. It's the most disgusting outro. But it's me, and it fits. That's it guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Ew, what was that wave? Okay, bye. I'm leaving. Gross.